Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. November is approaching and first 11 days of November we wear red poppies to commemorate the sacrifices of our armed forces and to show support to those still serving today. If you do the same in your country and you're interested, then keep watching and we will talk about the list of materials you need for this project. For this project, you will need Swarovski rivoli 14 millimeters, and I'm using it in black color. You will need Miyuki delicas 11.0. You will need Miyuki seed bead size 15.0. Miyuki seed bead size 11.0 in two colors, red for the poppy and green for this leaf on top of it. You will also need your beading thread, and I'm using Fireline, and a beading needle size 12. In this video, we will be bezeling a 14 millimeter Swarovski rivoli using peyote stitch. I've already shown it to you how to do it in my beaded flower tutorial in the first part of that video. I will pop the link to that video in the description box down below, and you will also see the link in the top right corner of this video. One thing I wanted to mention to you, that in the beaded flower tutorial I used a few rows of 50-rows at the front. If you bezel your rivoli tight enough, then it's actually quite tight with just one row of 50-rows at the front, like I've done here. And the beauty of this is that you also show the most surface of your beautiful stone. For those of you who are familiar with peyote bezel, you just start with 36 delicas, and that is going to be your first row, and then you add second and third row of delicas. At the back we will use 2 rows of 50-rows, and once you've done them, go around them again to reinforce it. Then place your rivoli face up and advance your needle to the first row of delicas. Then add 1 row of 50-rows and reinforce it after that again, and you should get a really tight and nice bezel like mine. I will see you once you've done it, and I will show you what to do then. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed bezeling your rivoli. At this point I got rid of my tail and started a new thread. I always prefer doing that when I start a new development on my project. It's up to you guys. If you want to use your old thread and you still have enough of it, then go ahead. Now let's look at our bezel, and you will see that we have 4 rows of delicas, zigzaggy. So the one we're counting from the front, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes, so zigzaggy. We've got 4 rows of delicas, and we need to come out of the 3rd row of delicas from the front. Okay, that's where my thread is coming out now. Now pick up 1 11-0, and everything is going to be in a red color for now, because we're going to make the poppy petals and we're going to work with red seed beads. So I picked up 1 11-0. We're coming out of delica, and we entering the next delica in the same row. There is a gap between them, so we're going to fill that gap with our red 11-0. Pull your thread, and this is what you should get. Okay. Now pick up another 11-0 and into the next delica in the same row, and we will go around our bezel and add 11-0s between delicas. Pull your thread. repeat this step till you get to the end of this row, and I will see you there. Okay guys, I've got my last 11 row to add, and I'm coming out of delica. I'm entering this delica just before the first red 11 row, and if you can, go through 2 of them straight away, because we're going to do a step up, just like that. Okay, pull your thread, and this is what we get. Okay, now pick up 1 11 row and enter the next 11 row. Just place it in the between them. Now pick up 3 11 rows and into the next 11 row from the first row of red 11 rows. Pick up another 3 11 rows and into the next 11 row. Just like that. For now, we've got 2 of these where we've got 3 11 rows. Carry on doing that till you've got 6 in total. Okay, you need to have 6 of these sets of 3, and I will see you there and will show you what to do next. Okay guys, at the moment I've got 5 of these sets of 3, 1 2 3 4 5, and I've got 3 on my needle, and I'm going to do the 6th with you. Just pull your thread just like that. Now there is going to be a slight change. We're going to pick up 1 11 row and into the next 11 row, just like that. Pull your thread, and then another 1 11 row and into the next 11 row from the first row. Right, so this place where we just added 2 1 11 rows, it's going to be where the 2 petals are going to be joined together. Okay, so now we're going to pick up 3 11 rows and into the next 11 row, just like that. And we will repeat this till we get to the 11 row, to this 11 row, which is just before the 11 row where we added this 1 red 11 row. Okay, so we will repeat these 3 sets till we get to this 11 row. Okay, I will see you there. Okay guys, I am at that 11 row, and I only got 1 last gap left between 2 11 rows. And if you want to check yourself, then we should have 6 sets of 3 on this side and 8 sets of 3 at the other side. So I just completed 8 sets of 3 on this side, and I only got 1 last gap to fill between 2 11 rows from the first row, and we going to add 1 11 row between those 2 11 rows. So I'm entering the next 11 row, and also I'm doing a step up going through the next 11 row. So I'm going through 2 11 rows. Right, pull your thread. Okay, so if you're a little bit confused here, then it's easy to check yourself. We're going to have 1 petal here and the other petal here at the bottom, and at the top we should have 6 sets of 3 11 rows, and at the bottom 8 sets of 3 11 rows. Between them we should have just 1 11 row here and 1 11 row here. Okay, so now we're coming out of this second 11 row, yeah, just like that, second 11 row, and pick up 3 11-ohs, and we're going into the middle 11-oh out of those 3 we added. Okay, just like that. Pull your thread, and we will add 3 11-ohs between those middle 11-ohs in the sets of 3. So pick up another 3 and into the next middle 11-oh, just like that. Pick up 3 and into the next middle 11-oh. Okay, pull your thread, and I will see you here at the last middle 11-oh of this top petal. Okay guys, I've got my last 3 11-ohs to add into the last middle 11-oh of this top petal. Okay, pull your thread, and now we're going to pick up 3 11-ohs, and we're going to enter this 11-oh, which was 1 added between the 2 11-ohs of the first row. So you see where my needle is going through? These 2 single 11-ohs sticking out. That's what we're connecting them with 3 11-ohs. Going through this first single 11-oh. Pull your thread, just like that. Now, between 2 single 11-ohs, we will just add 1 11-oh, and I'm going into this 11-oh, just like that. Pull your thread, and now again pick up 3 11-oh and into the first middle 11-oh in the first set of 3, just like that. Now we started working on our bottom petal. Okay, so we just entered the first set of 3 of our bottom petal, and we will go around doing the same stuff, adding 3 11-ohs between our middle 11-ohs, just like that, till we get to this last middle 11-oh of this bottom petal, and I will see you here. Okay guys, I'm about to add my last set of 3, and I'm entering this last middle 11-oh. Pull your thread. One thing to mention is that your bottom petal is going to be a little bit bigger than your top petal. So here we've got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 of sets of 3. Okay, so now we're picking up 3 11-ohs, and we're entering this single 11-oh which is sticking out. Yeah, single 11-oh. Pull your thread, just like that, and between 2 single 11-ohs, just here we will add 1 11-oh, entering here, and this is how we finish in our row. Pull your thread, and you should have 2 11-ohs, and then you have petals coming out of it. Okay, so we finished our row, And now we're going to add another row. So we're coming out of this single 11-0, and we need to go through the next two 11-0s, the next two out of those three we added. Okay, just like that. Coming out of the middle 11-0, picking up 3 11-0s and into this middle 11-0 of the next set of 3. Okay, pull your thread. We'll do one more with you. 3 and into the next middle seed bead of the next set of 3. Okay, do it till you get to the last middle 11-0 of this petal. Okay guys, I'm adding my last 3 on this petal and entering this middle 11-0 of the last set of 3 on the top petal. Okay, so we're coming out of this middle 11-0. Now pick up one 11-0, and into this single 11-0, which is between two petals. Just enter this single, just like that, 11-0 between two petals. Pull your thread. Okay, now pick up one 11-0 and into the middle 11-0 of the first set of 3 of our bottom petal. Okay, just like that, connecting them. Pull your thread, and now we're going to do the same. Pick up 3 11-0s and into the next middle 11-0. So we will do to the bottom petal the same stuff we've done to the top petal. Right, I will see you at the end of this petal. Okay guys, I'm going to add my last set of 3 coming out of this 11-0 and entering the middle 11-0 of the last set of 3 of this bottom petal. Pull your thread. Okay, now we're picking up one 11-0 and going into the single 11-0 between petals, just like that, connecting them. Pull your thread, pick up one 11-0 and enter the middle 11-0 of that first set of 3, yes, before we added the new set of 3, because we actually completed this row. So we're going into this middle 11-0 of the first set of 3. Okay, just like that. Pull your thread, and now we're going to do a step up, which is going through the next 2 11-0s of this new set of 3 we added. Okay, just like that. Okay, this is a step up. So we always do a step up on the right side of our top petal. This is our step up. Now we're going to add 5 11-0s between our middle seed beads. I'll put 6, 5, and I'm coming out of this middle 11-0 of the first set and entering the middle 11-0 of the next set of 3, but this time I've got 5 11-0s. pull your thread. Okay, so we're making those petals bigger and bigger. 5 11-ohs and into the next middle 11-oh. Okay, now you know what to do, and I will see you here at the last set of 3 of the top petal. Okay guys, I've got my 5 on my thread and I'm entering the middle 11-oh of the last set of 3 of the top petal. Just pull your thread like that, and now we're going to pick up 5 again, 5 11-ohs, 5, and we're going into this 1 11-oh which we added between our middle 11-oh of the previous row and into and single 11-oh. Okay, it's just sticking out here just like that. So we're going into that single 11-oh with 5 11-ohs. Now we've got one single 11-oh on one side and the other single 11-oh on the other side, and we're going to connect them by inserting one 11-oh between them. Just enter it like that, connecting them, pull your thread, and now 5 11-ohs and into the next middle 11-oh of the first set of 3 of the bottom petal, just like that. Okay. And carry on adding 5 11-ohs into the next middle 11-oh. So I will see you guys here, okay, at the last set of 3. I've got 5 11-ohs on my needle and entering the middle 11-oh of the last set of 3 of this bottom petal. Pull your thread, just like that. Now we add in 5 11-ohs between our middle seed bead and this single 11-oh which is here. Okay, just like that, doing the same stuff what we've done on the other side. Pull your thread, 1 11-oh between these 2 single 11-ohs, just enter it, just like that. And now we need to add 5 11-ohs to complete this row, and it's going to go into this middle 11-oh of the previous row, because this is what 5 11-ohs on top of it. This is our last row, but we still need to complete this row. That's why we entering this middle seed bead, right? This middle seed bead of the first set of 3 where we started adding our 5 11-ohs. Okay, so right now we completed our row, and now we're going to do a step up by going 3 seed beads up out of those 5 we added. Okay, just like that. So now we're coming out of the middle seed bead of the 5 we added. Okay, it looks like a flower now. Pick up 5 11-oh and into the middle, into the third out of 5 11-oh from the next set of 5, just like that. Pull your thread, again 5 11-ohs, and into the middle, just like that, into the middle of the next set of 5. And you do it till you get to this last set of 5 of this top petal. I'm about to add my 5 11-ohs into the last middle seed bead of the top petal. Right, okay, so just like that. At this point we are not going to do anything between the two petals. We just need to go down to get ourselves into this middle seed bead out of 5 from the next petal, from the bottom petal. So we're not going to do anything here. We just need to advance our needle through the next 3 advance our needle through the next down through the next 3 seed beads, just like that. Pull your thread. Now we are going into this 11-oh, which is between, which is between them, like that. Pull your thread, and again into the just like that, into the next 4 seed beads to come out of this middle seed bead out of this 5 of the first set, okay, of the bottom petal, just like that. Now pick up 5 11-ohs and into the next middle seed bead, just like that, and complete this row doing the same, and I will see you at this last set of 5. I'm adding my last 5, got 4 5, and into the middle seed bead out of those 5 we completed our bottom petal. What we need to do now, we need to go down and position ourselves in this middle 11-oh, okay? So we're going down 3 seed beads, just like that. Okay, now into the middle seed bead, into the middle seed bead, single 11-oh, okay, and now we're going to go down up 4 seed beads, 4 seed beads, just like that. If you can, go through all 4 of them, okay, just like that. I actually didn't manage to do that. Okay, so we need to come out of our middle seed bead, the 3rd seed bead out of those 5, and now pick up 5, and complete this row by going into this seed bead where we started adding a new row of 5 seed beads, okay, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to do a step up by going into the next 3 seed beads. So coming out of the middle seed bead, pick up 5, I've got 4, 5, and into the middle seed bead of the next set of 5. Okay. Okay, just like that. You know what to do now, and I will see you at this last set of 5 we added here. Okay guys, I'm adding 5 11-0s into the middle seed bead of the last set of 5. And if you're confused, then check yourself. We only added so far 4 sets of 5 here. Okay, only 4 on this top petal. We're not going to add anything else here. We're just going to go through these all seed beads down again and make sure that we are coming out of the middle seed bead of the first set of 5 of the bottom petal. Okay, so we need to go down, and now we will go down with me. So I'm coming out of this middle seed bead, and now I'm going down around this petal. At the moment I've got 4 on my needle. I'm going down 6, just like that, 6 11-0s. Okay, pull your thread, 6 11-0s, then into this middle one, single middle one, pull your thread and up to come out. Up, I'm going up 4 11-0s to come out of this middle 11-0. Okay, just like that. Now pick up 5 and into the next middle seed bead, right, just like that. Another 5 and into the next middle 11-0, just like that. And I will see you at the end of this row. Okay guys, I'm about to add my last 5 into this middle 11-0, and so far I added 7. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 sets of 5. Now we need to go down and come out of this middle 11-0 and connect it to the this last row. Okay, because at the moment on your top petal you only have got 4 sets of 5. You need to have 5 sets of 5. That's why we need to go down here, right, just going down. At the moment it's only 4 11-0s, then another 2, another 2, just like that. Now you can go into either top or bottom this single 11-0 just between the 2 petals. Pull your thread, and now we're going up, if you can go up through all seed beads. I only go up 3, so I managed to go through 3 11-0s, and now the next 3. Now I'm coming in, and 1 more just to come out of this middle one. Okay, and at this point we pick up 5 11-0s and entering this middle 11-0 where we started adding our new sets of 5. Okay, so we're completing our row right now. Okay, So at this point, we actually finished our poppy. What I do now, I normally go around this row and reinforce it, okay, and make it more smooth. So I'm going just into this, oh, sorry, I'm going into the next 5, yeah, to the next 5, just like that, and then into the 11 row, which is between the sets of 5, and into the next 5, and I go around and reinforce this row. Okay, so, and then get rid of your thread, and we will start a new thread to add this little leaf on top of our petal. Okay, I will see you there.